Welcome back to the channel. It is day 72 of playing chess every day until 2000 elo. Looks like we get the white pieces. And we got a French defense here. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so we play the advance variation here. Just kind of cutting this off. He goes like that. We're just gonna play c3, reinforcing. We're gonna connect 4 here. He targets this pawn. I don't really think that's really that good. Well, actually, let's look at this a little bit more. So it's targeting this pawn that's protected. He's also kind of preparing stuff here, but we'll just develop. And now he's trying to prepare this. We cannot move that. Maybe I want to go here, but then he closes down the position. Could also try to rotate the knight. Now, what if we go a4, trying to get this? So a little bit aggressive, but I don't hate that move. And he can't take here. We're just going to take advantage of him not being able to move this b pawn. I'm going to go a4 and then try to plant the bishop on f6, targeting this knight. If he plays this, then probably a good idea. Okay, I didn't think that he could take here. Takes. Not so sure what he's going for. This check. So I have to take with the knight here. This is clever of him. I could just immediately pin here, but then he's going to take like this. So if takes, he's going to give a check. Then I can do this. Yeah, I don't think it's all that bad. If he checks me, the knight just gets developed. And we should hold everything together. Kind of a messy position. I think he was hoping that I would go like this. And then cut the circulation off, but we don't want to do that. And now we really need to get the bishop out and castle. We could do this now, just reinforcing that, but I don't know. I'm thinking either here or here, but if I go here, I'm basically just giving up that bishop. He's probably going to jump here targeting this. Yes, a4 really weakened this square. And now we're paying for it. I might have to go here and trade this off. Because if I allow him to come here, he's going to win this pawn. And if he wins that pawn, it's going to be very troublesome for me. So if he castles here, then, I mean, I don't have to take right away, but if he moves here, I do. But if I can get to castling, I think I should be solid. Okay, so he unpins. This knight doesn't really have a spot to go, so don't have to worry about that just yet. So let's castle. Let's get our king safe. Okay, knight goes there. Now, if I takes, we have enough defenders. Okay, so he goes there. Now he's got this being looked at. Now let's see. We can rotate the knight back. So we have more pressure, and then we can try to get the bishop involved in the game. Because really, this is our weakness. We need to really hold on to that pawn. If that pawn falls, then we're going to be in trouble. Okay, so he castles. And let's see. He can't come here because of this. I'd like to get the bishops somewhere involved here. Now, if we could go queen to here. No, not really. I also have a g4 really kicks the knight away, but force him here. I don't know if g4 is really a good idea. I really need to get the other pieces into the game first. Maybe relieve some of this pressure, because he's really the attacking one right now. So we're going to go here, because we have both of our knights protecting this, so we're able to do that. We got to be careful that this doesn't fall. We could play like this, so that he doesn't take there. We could also play like this, taking up a lot of space over here. But if I go here, he can just take, and take. Let's just play like that. Protected by the queen. Cannot take. And then we should probably try to get our queen involved, connect the rooks, bring the other rook over. He's likely going to take a hold of this c-file. Would be smart of him. Maybe queen to c2 is not a great idea. If I could get a knight on this square, that'd be awesome. Maybe we rotate this knight. No, if I move either of these knights, this pawn falls. Here we go. No. Wait, this knight can't go anywhere anymore. So if I go here, possibly trapped. He's gonna have to go here, and I'll trade it off. And then his king will be very open. Yeah, okay, well, okay, I ignored the fact that there's that. Okay, we're relieving some of the pressure, but now we have a huge weakness here. So that was definitely a mistake. I want to play king here, but see, let's bring our bishop back this way. And I think I'm just going to try and start an attack over here. I don't think he has much over this way. Just got to be careful that this pawn doesn't fall. Yeah, so now he's already retreating that rook over. And he's probably preparing something like this. Like king to h1. This might not be a good idea because the bishop is x-raying, but I want to utilize this file. And I don't think it's possible for him to get to this pawn, so. Yeah, he's bringing the queen back. Makes sense. So now he's starting to retreat. It's very nice. The queen can't come in, it's just protecting this. This doesn't work anymore. So let's see. Go here. Now this does work. It doesn't, it only restricts the, wait a minute. We need to get the queen involved here. Otherwise we're gonna be a goner. So let's see, let's bring the queen up. If he takes here, I think we recapture like this because we want to keep this bishop stuck behind this. And then we'll have pressure on this pawn, which aligns with that. And if he goes here, then we take. We open this file up. Okay, so he takes. We take with the bishop. And this pawn will fall. Yeah, he's going to come in with the rook. Try and trade off. We have all of our pieces over here. Where he's got an inactive rook and an inactive bishop. It looks very scary. Not gonna lie. If I can get this move, next move, I'm feeling good, but probably gonna play this. Yeah, so he goes there. We're gonna play this now. I'm looking for that. We got a minute 30, he's got 2:30. Brings the queen in. Ooh. Is there any threat there? Go here. That's not a threat. Can he sack the rook here? I don't know what that does. Actually, I do. It opens up the file for the rook. But if he goes here, I can still just take. No, I can't, actually. So if I were to take, he would come in with check, and then here, and then here. Okay, he doesn't go for that. Oh, I see the idea behind that. Okay, well, I'm going to take. He can take. Takes with the rook. Am I missing something here? Or did he just blunder? He can come in, but I just block. Okay, now he goes for that. That's craziness, honestly. Let's give him a check. You need to make sure there's no back rank. See, let's go here. And we need to connect these. Go here. Now we're threatening this to win the bishop. Doesn't let me. Let's bring the king upwards. Probably gonna try for something here. Can't take. I need to go here. That was a good move by him. The check. I have to go here. Here's another check, probably. Couldn't go there because of a fork. Maybe I just need to go here and here. You can take, but I'll go here. And we should. No, that doesn't win. Oh, he just pushes? That's actually intriguing. Okay, I would love to trade queens. Doesn't work. He has to protect this square. So a queen trade here is pretty much forced. Okay, we come in. He's got to protect that. And now I think we should be able to come here and win. Win this pawn. We got to move the rook, obviously. He can create a pass pawn by going like this, but oh, I think that's GG. That was a tough game. Very, very tough game. Strong opponent. He said 1500 rating player, no more. But that was a battle. And I don't think it was our best played game, but let's take a quick look at that. And then we will hop into a second game. Not horrible. We had a couple of mistakes, but no blunders, which is what I like to see. Played this all good. This A5 or A4 idea was not the best option. Should have developed the knight and tried to... Wait, what's the idea behind that? Okay, that's interesting. Developing here is something I would never have thought of. Inaccuracy. What? It actually just wanted me to go here? That's interesting. And this is a round where he said 1500 rated player no longer. He had me on my toes though. Oh, I missed something here. Just push. Okay, so I did have this in my mind, but I thought, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. And we could have played a much better move here, which was just queen back. Okay. And I missed something? That's just mate. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, we missed a huge... That would have been such a nice find. But we didn't... And yeah, then he blundered his rook here. And he still fought. But, so let's find our second opponent. And we get Flash here. It's 1429. We get a Sicilian player. Okay. Interesting. I think we can just kick him away. Right? I go here. What's he gonna do? Come to the middle? No, he goes there, and then his idea is to go there. Okay, so he's got a nice knight, I guess. Maybe something like that. Or I could just do my development, but... if I go here, does he have queen here? No. Go here. He'll probably do this. And I'll just drop back. Or he doesn't even have to move, because... I mean... Okay, I don't know what that move does. Can block with the knight, but why would I do that? What's his follow-up here? I go here. He planning to come in with like that? No, he targets this pawn. Okay, that's very interesting. Probably gambit the pawn if we wanted to, but don't really see a reason for that. Attacking this, which I don't like. Yeah, I think I trade this off now and then try to move my bishop to a different place. Like this. Just to protect this pawn and this pawn. And now he's created this weakness here. I mean, going here sucks because it's where my knight wants to go, but I don't see a way that I can protect both of these pawns without moving the bishop here. And now we're going to develop the knight so that we protect this once again. If I take, he recaptures with check, and then there's that. You don't really want that. I go here, take. I get a bigger center. I do like that. Let's castle. Okay, takes. I could take with the knight here. Immediately putting pressure. So, on this pawn. If I take here and he takes like this, then I just win the pawn, threatening a fork. If I take like this, I have a huge pawn center, but I like this idea better. And he just castles, giving up the pawn, but my pawn also hangs. This pawn's not going to go anywhere. Well, let's just reinforce it. Now he'll protect this pawn, and we're going to want to activate our rooks. Really want to come to the C file since that's the open file. Okay, so he still just opts to not protect his pawn. Don't even know what this move does. Stops me from coming here, but yeah. Anyways, now let's go here. Idea is probably to go here. The issue is that after he takes, my knight hangs. Can't come in to protect it. So he's gonna win both of those pawns. Or, well, not both of them, but he's gonna win this pawn back. Don't see a great spot for me to go. Go here. Maybe take back like that. No, if I take like that, no. If I take like this, then my pawn's not looking great. Also got a pin here. Push, but then that just moves. Don't mind trading the queens. That was very interesting. Is there a way that I can see? I can take here. I think that was a blunder because I just take, check. He's gonna take the queen because he has to. But what he failed to realize was that I can just go here with check. And then I win the queen and my knight is safe. Now I recapture and I'm up a piece. Okay, so this is an attempt to keep my knight trapped. But I can just come in with the rook and protect it. And I mean, I can always do this as well. Simplest thing for me to do here is trade off pieces. And I need room for the king, so let's just go f4. We need to be careful that the knight doesn't get trapped, but that's a good move. But now I can come here. If he wants to trade, I will be happy to trade. But if not, then my knight's going to live on this square. Yeah, I can force a trade here by going like this. If I go here, take. I don't really want to unactivate my rook, but his bishop really is kind of a menace right here. But if I go here, I can always escape. That's the key. takes. And we have the second. We got the 7th rank. So his king's gonna be restricted. And he's down material, so this doesn't benefit him in the slightest. Ugh. Cold coffee's gross. That's definitely a move. I can take. I can also just move. I think I'm just gonna simplify down. I can just come here. Then the king can come up if he ever gives me a check. Comes in. Can win this pawn. There's a fork on this square, but this is able to take. Okay, I can go here. If he takes the pawn, I will take this. Yeah, so I want to trade, so it's not really the greatest way to go about it, in my opinion. And I could convert this a whole lot better than I am, but maybe knight here. Can't do anything like this. I can go here, but he goes there. Then can come here, here. Rotate back. We don't want to wander in and get our knight trapped, though. It's definitely something we don't want to do. Yeah, that's a good move by my opponent. Take. I think we can just do this. Take. If here, I take, obviously. The check. Don't see how that benefits him. Targets the knight. An interesting choice. See, if I wandered in here, I think then there becomes some problems. Here. I mean, he can always escape, but just tricky. So let's bring the knight here, so there's never going to be any scarce ideas. And of course, we want to keep the king active. Cannot take. Likely goes here. No. If behind, we go here. Protect. Bring the knight out. We just need to win this pawn. Something like this. I'll go here. Some funny maneuver, you know? Gonna try and break through, but that blunders a pawn, but okay, now we gotta bring the knight back. I didn't want to do that, but he could have just took the pawn. Bring the king up. As long as we consolidate down here, I think we should be fine. Trying to make a pass pawn over here. King can never come forward. And if we trade queen, or if we trade rooks right now, I think we're in a good position because of this pawn. This forces him backwards. No, it doesn't. Okay. This is not good. Bring the rook over now. Goes back. Check. I think we have to do this. We're gonna lose this pawn though. Wow, we're actually gonna lose this. If I go here. Wait, so okay, we're up a knight. We have to be able to utilize this. Don't want him to get the outside pass pawn. He takes here. Let's go for this side. We need to get in behind. We just gotta choose. We gotta take a side. We can't We should have just focused on this side. We probably should have went behind the pawn. I think we just wasted a tempo. Okay, he's going for this, but let's see. Let's go for this pawn. I'm gonna go here and here. Our king really needs to be this way. But if he goes here, then he's gonna win this. Okay, I need to be here. Protect this pawn. Because if he goes here, now I can go like this, protecting it. And now it's just really a race. Okay. So if I move the king here and here, then I can try for that. Yeah, we should be able to run this. Just bring the knight over. Ooh. Actually. I think he's winning. Yeah, he's just straight up winning after this. We have to try and run, I think. If he comes all the way back, then I just protect the king, because I think I need to be able to sack this for the promotion. Don't have a lot of time to think about this, which really sucks. Yeah, now we bring the king up. He ever checks. I think we sack, and I think we should be able to win here. Well, not win, but we get a draw, which isn't really great, but it's better than a loss, you know? Yeah, so we definitely threw that. We had a winning position. We won that piece, but 76% accuracy for us both. He played a good game. We had a brilliant move down. Wow, we found a lot of. It's 6 great moves and 1 brilliant, which was the knight sack, of course. We had 0 blunders, but we missed a lot of ideas. So I think this is a good game to just take a quick look through. We get an Alpin, and we're already off to a start. We should not have done that. Okay, so just develop. Take, of course. And this was a mistake. We should have just developed and given up this pawn. And what did we miss here? Oh, the computer was not afraid. It's just, why can he not take here? Queen d3? Knight b4. Okay, well, we did not see that. And we take the pawn now, and then we get the rook active. That was a blunder because of this tactic. And this is, like, we were just completely winning. But we just kind of galloped around, and he slowly but surely kind of made us very uncomfortable here. And where was my major miss? This right here? What I've done. Oh, that threatens. That's just mate in 1. Did I missed mate in 1? Oh my gosh. Just missed mate in 1. Crazy. And yeah, so from this point on, it was gonna be a draw. Not an easy draw, and apparently he was supposed to win here. Yeah, that was a tough game. Tough opponent. Obviously, we did not play that very good, but it's the experience that is what matters. So the more that we play and the more experience we get, the better we're gonna be. I'll see you tomorrow.